Animations and transitions, when used right, can really enhance a presentation. What you don't want to do is you don't want to overdo it in terms of animations and transitions. You don't want to distract from what you're saying. You really just want to save them and use them for emphasis, and to really kind of highlight your presentation and enhance what you're saying. I've lost count of the amount of times that I've sat through presentations given by someone and they've taken a lot of time to set it so that every time there's a bullet, they click a button and the text appears. Now, what usually happens, what I see happen in those cases a lot of the time, is they will actually just click the button so that everything appears on the screen at once, and they'll just keep click, 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 click. Everything will show up, and then they'll start talking. So really, it was just a waste of animations. So you don't really need to do it. You don't, like I said, you don't want to distract from what you're saying. You want to save them, use them sparingly, save them for emphasis. With that in mind, when you're making your presentation, you do need an example of animations and transitions in your presentation. So how do you actually put them in? Well, it's pretty straightforward. You're going to go up to View at the top, and you're going to click on Animations, and this is going to bring in your Animations menu on the side. This does both transitions and animations. So right now there's no slide transition. If I click on that, I can click from a few transition options. It doesn't have the same options that are in PowerPoint. There's just a few options, very simple ones: fade, slide from right and left, flip, cube, gallery. Fade is usually a nice easy one. It looks professional, it looks nice, it's not overbearing, so it's a good one to pick. All of these here are pretty simple transitions, so it kind of saves you from the ones that fly in and spin and all the kind of crazy stuff. You don't have to worry about choosing from them. And I'm going to click Apply to All Slides. That's going to set it so that every time I put in a slide, it's going to use that fade transition to go from one slide to another. And then select an object to animate. All right, so let's say that I want to animate this this one. I'm going to have this box, add animation, fade in on click, fade in on click. That's pretty good. That's what I want it to do. And then I want to click on this as well, and I want an animation for this. And right now by default it's set to fade in on click again. Fade in, fade out, fly in, fly out, zoom in, zoom out, and spin. Those are your only options. I'm going to leave it on fade in again, and instead of on click, I want it to go after previous. So that's going to set it so that it's going to automatically fade in. Once this box appears and finishes appearing, then my text is going to appear as well, so I don't have to click twice for that to show up. So that's pretty much all I want to do this slide. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another slide. I'm going to click this little plus sign here to add a slide, and I'll just put a title and text just so you can kind of see how it'll work. And I'm going to view my slideshow, go into present mode. All right, so here is the picture of the motorcycle. I'm going to click once, and the box faded in and my text faded in over it, and I'm going to click again to go to my next slide, and you'll see that it fades out and fades in. It's a little choppy. That's because I'm recording my screen right now, so the transitions are a little bit choppy, but when you actually present it, it works pretty well. And that's all you have to do. So anytime you want to work on your animations, just remember you have to go to View, Animations. That'll bring up your animations bar over on the side, and that's what you can do to kind of click around. Now, if for some reason your animations are in the wrong order, you can just click and you can drag them, and they'll reorder them, so you don't have to delete the animations and start again.